Yeah! Yes! Hello there! It's time for the Andor season finale. I am so excited about this. There's probably going to be a lot going on in this episode. Um, First of all, I want to speak about how in last week's episode, Marva had an off-screen death, and I was a bit shocked and disappointed. But I get why they did that because Cassian didn't get to say goodbye. He was left feeling dissatisfied and disappointed when he heard the news of his mother's death. And so we, the audience, got a small taste of how he feels by not being able to say goodbye. But I've heard there's been a leak about this episode that Marva will appear via hologram, and when I heard that, I was like, of course, they would of course they would find a way for Marva to appear in some way, shape, or form in the finale, and in this episode, they're going to have Marva's funeral, and Marva must have recorded her final wishes. That's what's going to be played for everybody, and I am very sure that she's going to incite a revolution on Ferrix. It's been brewing, and it is time, and I am here for it. All these people are converging on Ferrix to find Cassian, and it would be funny if Cassian just doesn't show up. But I'm sure he will show up. I mean, it's in the season finale of Andor. Of course, they're going to have the title character. Um, and Dedra will be there, I'm sure, and Cyril is going to show up, and it would be if he screws everything up again. He's been warned so many times to stay out of this, but if he, like I said, I'm sure Cassian is going to be there, and if Cassian escapes because Cyril screws everything up again, that will be hilarious. I will laugh so hard. And when Dedra sees Cyril, I'm sure she is going to be pissed. And if he does muck everything up, I wouldn't be surprised if Dedra murders him. But I think I've heard that Cyril is going to be in season 2, so I don't think he's going to die in this episode. But I expect that not all of the characters are going to survive what happens in this episode. Maybe even I mean, with a show like this, who knows? Like anyone could die, except Cassian, of course. And I know for a fact that Bix is going to be in season 2, so I know she's not going to die. And I really doubt Dedra will die. And we know that Saw lives in Mon Mothma. But I think everyone else is fair game. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything with any certainty that any of the other characters are definitely going to be in the next season. And speaking of Saw Gerrera, there is some footage from one of the trailers that we haven't seen yet of Saw and his people pointing their weapons at some unknown threat. I don't know if it has anything to do with what's going to happen to Anto Krieger and his men. I expect that we'll see that in this episode, the Imperial ambush, unless it's a misdirect, unless they've caught on that what's his name, Lonnie, the ISB officer who's actually a rebel spy, unless they actually know about his spy activities, about him being a double agent. And I hope I'm wrong about that, because I don't want to see him die. He just recently became a father, and he's been wanting to get out for that reason, but Luthen made it very clear to him that he can't get out. But yeah, I don't know if I mean in the last episode there was an Imperial patrol in the Segro Milo sector, I think that's what it's called, where Saw and his men are. So maybe they are aware of that Saw is there. So maybe they're going to go after him. Now, there was also something revealed in one of the inside looks that was on either Facebook or Instagram. It showed Mon's daughter Lita meeting with the son of this Davos guy, who agreed to help Mon with her financial troubles on the condition that she permitted an introduction between his son and her daughter. And Lita has been pursuing the old traditional Chandrillan ways, probably as an act of rebellion against her mother. So she might actually marry this kid, which will give Mon a solution to her dilemma. That's an understatement, but yeah, Mon is not going to be happy about it. It's one of the painful sacrifices she's going to have to make for the rebellion. By the time that she leaves the Senate and publicly sides with the rebellion and forms the Rebel Alliance, she doesn't have any family with her, so that's going to be a painful loss for her. I'm just so excited and eager to get into this episode. I can't sit still, so let's just get this started. Yeah, the Imperials might have been listening. Maybe you're not the only ones who know. Yeah, he would be insane to come back. But he probably will.
It's not like he knows about it. I guarantee you he's got no idea what's going on.
No, you're wrong about that.
Sure. Hey, you know something I don't?
Don't tell him. The fewer people who know, the better, yeah.
It's a lie. It's total fantasy.
He's listening. He didn't give them privacy. He is an ISB plant, like Mon said.
Go back there.
Keep your voice down. I can't hear me.
Yeah, he can.
Where will I get the money?
It's the question that scares me the most.
Stand back, let it drip.
Oh, flashback to his father.
Look how quickly that's cleaned up. Where's Biggs?
Oh, he has no idea what's happened to Bix, what she's gone through.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. I know this already. Alone, unsure.
Oh, Nemec's manifesto.
Remember this. Freedom is a pure idea.
Yeah, God, Cassian was able to get that back along with his money on Neamos.
And even the smallest act of insurrection pushes our lines forward. And remember this.
And Cassian is truly becoming a rebel now, and when he sees his mom's speech, that's going to be a real turning point for him.
Containment, yes. Snipers, no. I want him taken alive. I want that message passed along the line. Clearly.
Marva said in a previous episode, a reckoning is coming, and I think it's going to be bigger than the Imperials expect. I don't think they're prepared.
Mothma is of great interest to me. Having a husband dig a hole for himself could be helpful in many ways.
So Levin is investigating Mon Mothma.
It's on banking bills recently.
We haven't seen him in a while.
You can close out your Andor Krieger files. How many intact?
Still counting the bodies.
So that ambush on Krieger and his men has already happened.
Started. Prisoners. Not today. Take a guess.
No prisoners. Probably no survivors. At least as far as they know.
We get nothing from a dead body. Someone needs to be in the room saying that.
You're missing the point. Today was about wiping the taste of Aldani from the Emperor's mouth.
Yeah, but Krieger had nothing to do with Aldani.
Find access.
Because Deja wanted Krieger alive. So have they now figured out that Krieger is not Axis? Did Bix reveal that to them?
Tell him none of this is is his fault. It was already burning. He's just the first spark of the fire.
Marvin knew he would feel guilty about not being there.
And feels everything he needs to feel.
She made sure he knows not to blame himself.
Once those two pull together, he will be an unstoppable force for good. Tell him. I love him more than anything he could ever do wrong.
This episode is already making me start to cry. That's why I didn't bother to put on any makeup. I almost did, but then I thought, oh, it's just going to get ruined.
You can't just leave it there. You're going to take on a full garrison.
Yeah, this is too risky.
Marva, you take care of yourself. It's too late for that.
Yeah, they're starting. Whether the Imperials like it or not.
Out here. Show of force immediately. Show of force immediately.
The Imperials are nervous.
Hold up. Hold up. These people off the streets.
I think there's going to be a lot more than 40 people. Was that Luthen? Has Cassian spotted Luthen? Yeah. I'm wondering why he's here.
Double the reward. You find him, I want twice as much and a ride out of him when it's over.
Oh, is he gonna...
Pretend you're arrested.
What a traitor!
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, I think if things had been different, Cassian would be the one carrying the stone instead of Brasso, but obviously he can't. He can't show himself.
So, she's here.
Cyril spotted Dedra. He's obsessed with her. B is leading the march. Yeah, there's the hologram. What is she gonna say?
We were sleeping. I've been sleeping. I've been turning away from the truth I wanted not to face. There is a wound that won't heal at the center of the galaxy. There is a darkness reaching like rust into everything around us.
She's gonna inspire everyone here.
It's here and it's not visiting anymore. It wants to stay. The Empire is a disease that thrives in darkness. It is never more alive than when we
Yeah,
sleep.
that's why you gotta keep the light on.
It's easy for the dead to tell you to fight. And maybe it's true. Maybe fighting's useless. Perhaps it's too late. But I'll tell you this. If I could do it again, I'd wake up early and be fighting these bastards.
Oh,
From the
they're
start.
getting upset. They're trying to shut it down. I don't think they can.
The Empire.
No, don't hurt B. Oh, no. They're revolting. That was the incitement.
The revolution has begun.
Got one Imperial down. Oh, don't hurt the bell ringer.
There's no one out there. Come on. Don't get angry.
Biggs is so terrified. She doesn't want to move. What's he doing? Whoa. Whoa, he's got a face full of glass. A bunch more explosives. I knew this episode was going to be explosive. Paul's head cut. She knows you're a spy, but are you now finding out that she's a spy? You found out the hard way. Yeah, she got him. Ooh, that just got hit. And she's getting trampled. Yeah, yes. There are too many. She can't get out. Cyril's got her. She thinks he's one of the rebels. And now she knows who it is. She's really shocked to see him. He saved her life. Oh, he showed up just in time.
Hey, help her up.
They're getting out.
Can they make it to GenXJen? If you ever make it out of here, not coming.
Yeah, first you have to make it out of here.
All the way to you're not coming.
Not today, B.
Oh, Cassie's not going with them. Oh, poor B.
Until I get there. I'm counting on you.
You always say that.
And you always come through.
What's Cassian gonna do?
Get them out of here!
You'll find us.
He's got more to do on here, I guess. Yep, the meeting is happening. And they're both just young kids. This guy's drinking again.
Full stealth.
I think it's Cassian's gonna find Luthen. Yep, there he is. That's why he wanted to stay.
You came here to kill me, didn't you?
Yeah, he knows.
I'll make it easy. I will now. Kill me.
What is he doing? Cassian wants to join you, wants to join the rebellion. That was a big risk for Cassian to take. Now, I've also heard that this episode has a post-credit scene that sets up season 2, so I'm going to skip forward to that. The Death Star. It's almost finished. Well, there must have been a time jump in that post-credit scene, because there's still 4 years between this episode and the events of Rogue One. But that as for the main events of this episode, I am surprised that almost everyone made it out alive. I think that Zan Wan, I think that's his name. He died apparently, and I think that Nurchi guy, I think that's his name, who decided to betray Cassian for a reward. Somehow he figured out where Cassian was, even though he said earlier in the episode that he didn't want to know anything about whether or not Cassian was there. But I guess apparently Cassian was on the move, though, so they didn't find the Imperials didn't find him there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that Nurchi guy died too, and but both Vel and Cinta survived. I thought one of them was going to die. Um, and Cyril and his buddy Linus. I think I'm surprised that no one on Ferrix recognized them. They had been there before, going after Cassian and Luthen, and they didn't disguise themselves very well in this episode. But I guess with all the chaos, they were able to blend in with the locals, and that's how Cyril was able to rescue Dedra, and she's actually grateful to him. Excuse me. Cyril actually didn't mess things up. He was actually a hero, at least to Dedra. There's I loved Marva's speech. There have been some great monologues in this series, from Luthen, Kino, Saw, and now Marva. And actually, it didn't make me cry as much as I thought it would. I was prepared to cry. I've got I'm actually out of Kleenex, so I have some toilet paper ready. But actually, didn't cry all that much. But this is Star Wars at its best. Scrappy rebels taking on the Empire. And I mean, this I actually might like this better than the Mandalorian. Last we saw of the Mandalorian, well, excluding the Boba Fett series, was in the season 2 finale, and it's been almost 2 years since then, and now we've got 2 years to wait for season 2 of Andor. I think they just started filming a couple days ago. I hate these long waits. I mean, I know it takes time to put these things together, but yeah, it seems like it's been so long since the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, and that we got season 3 coming in a few months. But getting a little off track here. The season 2 finale of The Mandalorian had me feeling all the emotions. It still does whenever I watch that episode, and I can say the same for the season finale of Andor. Tony Gilroy is so good at this. I mean, I know he made Rogue One what it was. It was going to go in different directions, but then he took over, and I have heard that Tony Gilroy is actually not much of a Star Wars fan himself, but he is a master storyteller. And this series has been as good as Rogue One. I mean, Rogue One is in my top 3 Star Wars movies, and I think I've said this before. I don't mean that it's number 3 on my list. I mean there's a 3-way tie between Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and Rogue One. I think Rogue One is that good in my opinion. And like I said, this series is on the same level. And I think I know some people have started watching this show and then they stopped because they said it was too boring. You know, they don't appreciate good storytelling, because not everything's going to be fast-paced and action-packed from start to finish. I mean, you gotta there's build-up along the way. I mean, you just gotta appreciate good storytelling and enjoy the journey, and then the payoff is so satisfying. So I hope people who have given up on the show, I hope they come back to it and see how good it is. And there was nothing of Saw Gerrera and his partisans in this episode. That was surprising. I guess maybe that part from the trailers, maybe it'll be in season 2. We got 2 years to wait for that. I think I'll be writing a euphoric high from this first season for a while. One of my friends told me recently that I'm passionate about Star Wars, and she's right. I mean, this show is so good. And I will be rewatching it, probably multiple times. And I'm actually, despite very shortly after I'm done filming this, I'm actually going to go get a COVID booster and a flu shot. But despite that, I think I'm still going to be writing this Euphoric High for the rest of the day and probably the rest of the week and probably beyond. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I've got more content coming. Like I said before, you know, the next season of The Mandalorian is not too far off, so I will be doing reactions to that, and possibly also the season 2 of The Bad Batch. That's coming soon. Also, I might do reactions to that if time permits. But in the more immediate future, I've got something. I'm going to post something tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day, something that I've been sitting on for a while. And also, I will be doing a reaction to the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I'll get that out sometime this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. The Guardians of the Galaxy are going to bring home the bacon. So, and I haven't forgotten about Daredevil. I know I've taken a long pause from Daredevil Season 2 reactions, but I haven't abandoned that. So stay tuned to my channel. I've got more content coming, and I noticed that I've gotten a few new subscribers in the past couple of days. I really appreciate that. So keep those subscribers coming. I would love that. It would really help my channel. So again, thank you for watching, and bye for now.